Hello and welcome back to the Retro Show. I'm Joe, if you're new around here, and today we have something very special. On the ZX Spectrum, of all things, we have Snooker Manager, which was a game released back in 1989. Now, thank you very much to Tommy Triangle, or Tom, who actually sent me this as a gift, this game, just before Christmas. Snooker Manager, he found it somewhere or other, and it really is a fantastic present. And I've actually got it working using a Spectrum emulator. I found the game. I will leave some links down in the description to basically help you guys to work out how to get this game running. But as you can see, we've got it on screen. It took me a while to get it working, but here we are. We are ready and raring to go to become a snooker manager. Now, you might be thinking, what on earth does that mean? Well, we'll go on to beginner. You can see Eddie, he wants a manager. Now that's Eddie Charlton. Andy, I don't know who Andy is, to be honest with you, but usually you get Bill after this. There you go, Bill wants a manager. So Bill Werbenek, we are going to be managing his career, if you like. We're going to be deciding when he needs to practice. We're going to watch his games. It's going to be cool, and I really do hope that you guys will enjoy this. I've had a blast playing this game. Unfortunately, I've not found any way to save the game. It does have a save option there, but I've not actually managed to successfully do it yet, which is a little bit of a shame. But you can see, we can see that the fixtures coming up: Steve versus Dennis, Jimmy versus Stephen, Mike versus John, Neil versus Cliff. So you've obviously got Steve Davis, Dennis Taylor, Jimmy White, Stephen Hendry, Mike Hallett, I believe, John Parrott probably, Neil Folds and Cliff Thorburn there in the top 8. Then if you have a look down in League Division 2, you've got Doug Mountjoy, Silvino there. I don't know his second name, but I know exactly who it is. Terry Griffiths, Rex Williams, Willie Thorne. I think that one's John Virgo, but you can't have the names being the same. Joe Johnson and Alex Higgins. So that's your top 16 players. Down to League Division 3, getting a little bit more obscure now. You've got Fred Davis, I presume. Ray Reardon, not entirely sure who Jim or Eugene are. Rick, no idea. Probably Rick Astley. Tony Knowles, I'm guessing, or Tony Drago, one of those two. Dean and Wayne, haven't got the foggiest who they are. But if you have an idea of who they are, then let me know down in the comments. As you've seen, we're in League Division 4. So Bill Werbenek, not sure who David is. Barry versus Nick. Andy versus Kirk Stevens, I'm assuming. And Eddie Charlton versus Chris. So there you go. That's just a little bit of a intro. You can see the UK Championship is coming up. We can see the status there. Manager Captain Bill, position 1, season 1989, rating 0. Cash, we start with 30 grand. He's on 50 morale. So let's head down to practice, and we can do some all-round practice for £2,000 or individual practice for 800. We might as well go for the all-round practice. You can see there's advertise as well, but we won't have any options for that. We can buy ourselves shares. We can see the bank, change player names, so we can change the name of our player to Ronnie or something like that. So if you guys wanted to play this and change all the names, if you can find a way to save it, that would be fantastic, and I'd probably do a series on it if I could do that. Improve the practice tables, so I think that's something that we could do, but we need to maybe earn some money first. So let's head back. How do you do it now? I might just have to do that, unfortunately. Never mind. See, player offers 16,000. Okay, cool. Right, let's go ahead and play our first game then. So here we go, getting into the action. Who we playing? David. So you can see, obviously we don't see the the actual match happening, but you can see by those balls in the middle who's closer to winning. It's going towards David. It's now coming back towards us. And you can see the snooker table in the background. The audience will erupt as well if we win a frame. Oh, it's so close. Oh, it's going back to David. It's coming back to us. Is it going to be us that win? Yes, it is. There you go. It's 1-0 to us. Best of 5. These 5 frames. They're all played no matter what. So you can see it's 2-1 now. We only need 1 to secure the victory. But if David wins this one, it's going to be a decider and a nervy one. Oh dear. It's going to be David, so here we go, deciding frame now, and it's going straight towards David. No! We went 2-0 up and lost 3-2, so here we go. You can see the results. Dennis Taylor beats Steve Davis 5-0. Stephen Hendry beats Jimmy White 3-2. Mike Hallett beat John Parrott 4-1. And Neil beat Cliff 3-2. Unfortunately, I haven't found a way of skipping this screen, so we just have to sit through the results. Doug Mountjoy lost 4-1. Rex Williams beat Terry 3-2. John Virgo beat Willie Thorne 3-2. And Joe Johnson beat Alex Higgins by 5-0. Into Snooker League Division 3 then. I feel like Mike West on the final score. Fred Davis 3. Ray Reardon 2. Jim 3, Eugene 2, Rick 2, Tony 3, Dean 2, Wayne 3. And now into the Bet Victor Snooker League Division 4, Bill Werbeneck 2, David 3, Barry 1, Nick 4, Andy 3, Kirk Stevens 2, Eddie Charlton 3, Chris 2. So there you go. Best impression of Mike West there. Right, so getting into back into the menu. It does take a little while. Just remember these are old games. Do you wish to appear on a quiz show? Outgoing 0, income 6,000. It's a no-brainer. I mean, imagine Bill Werbeneck on a quiz show. It just sounds hilarious. Right, we'll do some individual practice this time. We'll do it on potting. Why not? Right then, heading to play a game. So I think this will be another league match, and then we'll probably go forward to the UK Championship. So here we go. We're playing Barry Hearn. That's who I'm gonna call him. There you go. We win. Or it could be Barry Pinchas actually. I don't know if Barry Pinchas was playing this early on. Might double check that actually live. Here. Are we going to go 2-0 up? Yes, we are. Brilliant. Barry Pinchas, English snooker player. When did he turn pro? He turned pro in 1989. It could be him. I mean, we're 4-0 up against poor Barry Pinchas here. It could well be Barry Pinchas. But here we go. Are we going to win 5-0? We're going to win either way. Is it going to be 5? No, here comes Barry. Yeah, Barry's going to get one. Oh, is he? Oh, is he? Oh, go on, Bill. 5-0 against Barry Pinchas. Big Bill Werbeneck, eh? John Parrott 3, Neil Folds 2, Cliff Thorburn 1, Mike Hallett 4, Hendry beat Dennis 3-2, Jimmy beat Steve 4-1. So Steve Davis off to a terrible start, the world champion here. You can see John Virgo lost 4-1 to Joe Johnson. Alex Higgins lost 4-1 to Willie Thorne. Rex Williams beat Silvino 3-2. Terry Griffiths beat Doug Mountjoy 3-2. Now Bill Werbeneck died 17 years ago now in 2003. He was always one of the big characters of snooker. Got the quarterfinal of the World Championship quite a few times. So, you know, as a decent player, most definitely. So you go 5-0, the only whitewash of the Snooker League Division 4. And surely that must help our ranking a little bit. We only lost 3-2 in the match we lost, so you know a lot of it is done on frame difference. But no, very, very cool. Your player's broken his cue. Oh dear. What am I meant to do about that? Let's get some all-round practice in. I'm very confused. Let's have a look at the UK Championship. So it's best of 19, I think, the first round. Crazily enough. Who are we playing? Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, please say we're not out of the UK Championship because of broke me queue. Put money on stock market. I can't seem to find anywhere to buy a queue. Oh, let's just play a game. Oh no, we're playing Neil. So it must be the UK Championship. I must have just missed that. But there you go. Neil folds, wins the first frame. I mean, it's best of 19, so first to 10. But it's 1-1 here. I mean, we're expecting to get thrashed. He's a Division 1 player against us in Division 4. I assume you have to play this game for a reasonable amount of time to actually get your player to a good level. And there you go, Neil folds. Starting to run away with this now. Come on, Bill. Come on. Let's try and stick to within 2 frames of him. There we go. 3-2 now. Let's try and get a bit of momentum going. Come on. Come on. No. It's a very scrappy frame by the looks of it, this one. Could go either way, but we're going to equalise with 3 frames apiece. Surely. Oh, we take the lead. 4-3. This is great. Come on. Come on. No, it's going back Neil's way, is it? No, it's coming back to us. Oh, come on. Yes. 5-3. Probably at the end of the session. We're halfway there, you know. Right, let's just focus on our frame score. 1 at a time. Let's increase it 1 more. There you go. 6-4 now. Hey, I tell you what, this is possible. What an upset this would be. Here it comes. 7-4. Big Bill Werbeneck. Oh, he's in form, isn't he? Look at this. Look at this. Come on. Big frame this. If we lose it, because we're close to winning it. Yes! 8-4. 2 more frames. This is crazy. I've never had this sort of success in the first round of the UK. I've done 3 or 4 saves on this. Just to have a bit of a laugh. 9-4 now. Surely Neil can't come back from this. He makes it 9-5. Here it comes. The victory. And there it is. Big Bill Werbeneck beats Neil Folds by 10 frames to 4. And he didn't even have a cue. Dennis Taylor beat Barry Pinches 10-3. Stephen Hendry beat Kirk Stevens 10-4. Oh, Jimmy White beats Eddie Charlton 10-5. John Parrott beats David Whoever 10-7. Joe Johnson loses out 10-9 to Dean. I'm so glad it didn't go to a decider. That would have been too nervy. Rex Williams through 10-3, so it's not looking like there's been many shocks. Terry Griffiths through 10-4. Doug Mountjoy out 10-4. Wow, that's a big defeat for him. Fred Davis beats Alex Higgins 10-1. Tony Knowles, Tony Drago, whoever it is, loses 10-6 to Willie Thorne. John Virgo beats Ray Reardon 10-9. Silvino beats Rick 10-8. Where's us? Steve Davis through, he beats Nick 10-7. Cliff beats Andy 10-6, and we beat Neil Foulds by 10 frames to 5. Wow. Mike Hallett beats Chris by 10 frames to 5 as well. So let's have a little look at our status then. Morale 47, you can see safety is lacking a little bit. We can't seem to practice anymore, which is a bit of a shame. But who we got in round 2? Let's have a little look. Mike Hallett. Come on then. Let's get through the UK Championship second round. Oh, well, we win the first frame. We're actually playing Nick. This might be in the league again. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think this is in the league again. It's a weird thing that we play a league match in between our UK Championship match. I assume that didn't happen back in the day. It certainly wouldn't happen now. But you can see Nick is going to beat us, which is a bit of a shame, really. But yeah. Hopefully we can bring it back to 3-2. No. Or maybe we can. It looks like it's swinging towards us. There we go. We bring it back to 3-2. But a defeat is a defeat at the end of the day. Well, you can see Neil continues his poor form. Loses 4-1 to Mike Hallett. So, you know, if we'd seen Neil beat Mike Hallett, we might have been a bit more confident. But Mike Hallett has thumped Neil Foulds, so it could be quite a close match. I think it's best of 25 in the second round. So we'll see how that goes. But as soon as we get knocked out of the UK Championship, we'll probably end today's video there. I always like to sort of do 20-minute snapshots of these retro games, but we like to do them on a weekly basis. So do make sure you click that subscribe button and check out the playlist. We've done probably nearly 50 games at this point on the Retro Show, so do check it out. There's something in there for everyone. So here we go. Eddie Charlton loses 4-1. We can see we've lost our second match of the season. Not the best preparation for our match against Big Mike Hallett, as he's so commonly known. It takes ages on this screen. Here we go. Do you wish to record a single? Oh no! Don't have enough money. That's sad. That's sad. I would have always loved to hear a Bill Werbenek single. Right, so practice. What were we struggling with? I think it was safety, wasn't it? So let's go for safety. I think that's where we were struggling. Yeah, that looks good. Right. Here we go then. Let's get into... Can we advertise? Hey! Hunslager. That sounds about right for Bill Werbenek. Let's go. So playing Mike Hallett. I mean, I'm expecting a defeat. We've gone 1-0 up there. 1-1 straight away. Oh dear. Oh dear. Come on. But we did go behind against Neil Foulds early on before taking control of the match, and certainly at the mid-session interval, 2-all. Could go either way, this. Big frame. And Mike Hallett takes it 3-2 now. Looks like this one's going to swing Mike's way, and it does. 4-2. But obviously we've got that little extra bit of leeway in this match, in so much that it's best of 25 now rather than 19. So, yeah, that could work both ways. 4-3 now. Can we level the session? Yes, we can. 4-all at the end of session 1. Oh, which way is it gonna go? Which way is it gonna go? This is tense. I think it's gonna go Mike's way. Yep. 5-4 to Mike Hallett. 6-4. Oh, this could be a big moving session for Mike. He's won the first 3 frames by the looks of it. Oh, are we going to pull it from the fire? Oh, we could do. This is a long frame. It's going one way then the other. But Mike Hallett eventually prevails. He leads now by 7 frames to 4. But we take the last one before the mid-session interval. 7-5 now as we move into frame 13. 8-5 to Mike. Come on. Here we go. We need to go on one of those streaks we did against Neil. It's going to be 9-5 now, I think. Unless we pull out something amazing. We can't quite manage it. Here he goes. Come on, Bill. No. Mike wins it 10-5 now. What a session for Mike Hallett. We need to win this last frame, and we haven't done so. It's 11 frames to 5 to Mike Hallett now. And surely he's going to win. He needs just one more frame to win this match. It was close early on, but Mike Hallett knocks us out of the UK Championship, and he's through to the quarter-final. Beats us by 13 frames to 5. Well, look at that. Dennis Taylor beats Stephen Hendry 13-6. That's quite a big victory for Dennis. John Parrott beats Jimmy White 13-9. Rex Williams beats Dean 13-5. I assume it's Rex Williams, by the way. Jim beats Terry 13-11. Willie Thorne beats Fred Davis 13-4. John Virgo is through as well. Cliff through. We've received a cheque for 8,000. I don't think it's very easy to see what's going to happen with the UK Championship. We've obviously got the quarter-final there. I think, unfortunately, we'd have to play another 2 league games to see who wins the UK Championship. But I think that's where we're going to leave it. I think that's a good place to stop. If you've enjoyed it, please make sure you hit that like button down below. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. I think this is a fabulous idea of a snooker game, and if I could get a save file to work, get the real player names in there, or the modern day player names, shall I say, I think it would be a real blast to play. So, yeah, if you've enjoyed it, please leave a like down below, and make sure you do subscribe to the channel for weekly retro gaming content and daily sports and retro gaming videos in general. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.